Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Kristen and I hope you decide to stick around by hitting that subscribe button. Today I want to show you guys and give a little bit of a review of my favorite plus size jeans. So let's get started. So my favorite plus size jeans are the a.n.a brand, and you can find them at JcPenny's. Now I've been buying this brand for a hot minute and it's the jean that I keep coming back to. In fact, all of my other jeans that I have, or had I should say, I have gotten rid of. I don't use them, I don't wear them, I don't like them. They don't fit me properly, there's gapping, they're too high-waisted, too low-waisted, too tight in the legs, too tight in the stomach. You name it, there's a zillion reasons for why I've gotten rid of so many other plus size jeans. And if you're a plus size person watching this, I'm sure you understand how hard it can be to find a really good pair of plus size jeans. It can be really difficult. The struggle is real. So I started needing to buy plus size jeans when I was about 19, 20, I would say. Prior to that in my life, I was wearing about somewhere between a 15, 16, sometimes an 18, which I know that's also considered plus size, but those sizes seem to be easier to find, to be honest. You can find them at Walmart, you can find them, you know, at local stores. Like, they are more easy to come by, and a lot of times plus sizes you have to order online. So when I first started having to buy plus size jeans, I had bumped up to like an 18, 19, 20 size frame. And I was having to completely learn how to dress my plus size body. I'd gained a lot of weight after high school, about 60 pounds, and it just continued to go from there, to be honest with you. And, you know, I had to learn how to dress my body. It was completely different. Before, I could walk into a store and anything I wanted on the hanger, as long as it was in my size, I could pretty much know it was going to fit me, buy it, walk out, and be happy. All of a sudden, I needed to try things on. I had to. And if I bought things and took them home, 90% of the time I had to take them back to the store because they didn't fit me correctly. So it was a struggle. But then I started shopping at JcPenny's. I found that they had some really nice plus size options that were still in like the junior section, because when I was 19, 20, of course, I was still wearing a lot of juniors clothing. And I started finding that they had a size 1X, which is what I had gotten up to. I'm now up to a 2X and a size 20, 22. Depends on the jean. Okay, the jeans I'm going to tell you guys about, I'm in an 18W. But other stores, I'm between a 20 and a 22. So I found JcPenny's. I started shopping there a lot for all of my clothing because, like I said, they had up to like a size 1X in tops. And I found their Arizona jeans that they had up to a size 19. Now, unfortunately, they don't have those in store. You have to order them online. But they fit me really good for a moment. But as I mentioned, I got up to needing like a size 22. So eventually the Arizona jeans weren't cutting it for me anymore. I believe Arizona jean, you can order them in the junior section, I want to say up to a size 21, but they just didn't do it for me anymore. I didn't feel comfortable with super low-rise jeans, and they weren't happening. So I needed to find another pair of plus size jeans that work for me, and I started trying, you know, all different kinds, all different places, couldn't find them, and pretty much lived in leggings for nearly 2 years because I could not find jeans that fit my body. Until one day, I found the a.n.a brand at JcPenny's. I just happened to be in there poking around, and I found these little babies. I guess I should probably preface this by saying that I found this when I was still wearing the Arizona jeans. I did find these at that time, and I tried them on and I love them. They fit me like a glove, and I wore them to death. They used to be jeans. They are now shorts. They ended up getting some chub rub, and so I had to cut them. I turned them into shorts. If you're interested in how to do that, I'll leave a link to a video down below. But while I was wearing the Arizona jeans, I found the a.n.a jeans, and I did wear these quite a bit. Again, until they chubbed out and I had to turn them into shorts. But after that, I felt like I couldn't find another pair of jeans that fit me as well, even in the a.n.a brand for a little bit. And their jeans tend to be a little more on the expensive side. They tend to be like $50. And when I got these ones, they were on sale for $20. And a lot of that just comes down to knowing how to shop at JcPenny's, because JcPenny's tends to be more on the higher end with their prices, but they do a lot of sales. And that's why I'm doing this video right now, because no, this is not sponsored. I want to throw this out there. JcPenny's has no idea who I am, but they currently have like a 40% off sale. Hopefully that's still going on by the time this video goes up. And a lot of these jeans I'm going to show you, you can get them between $20 to $30 currently. Their average price is about $50. But if you shop smart, you can get them for about $20, which I think is about what I paid for all of these. I don't think I paid $24 to $30 for them. Earlier this year I paid about $20. So back to the story. I found these, loved them, wore them to death, and then couldn't find another pair of a.n.a. jeans on sale and felt, at a price I felt comfortable spending on them for quite some time. And so I just started living in leggings, pretty much. Like I lived in leggings, that's all I wore for about 2 years. Then I got into dog grooming, and I had an apprenticeship at a local shop, and I had to wear jeans. And that was another part of it, is that the job I had previous to being a dog groomer, I was able to wear yoga pants. They were supposed to be black slacks, but they were really relaxed, and as long as you still wore like your white button-down shirt and had your apron on, you could get away with wearing black yoga pants. So I lived in black yoga pants, I lived in black leggings, and that was probably for like I worked that job for 4 years, so maybe I'm way off on my timing on everything. But I pretty much lived in leggings forever. I pretty much lived in leggings. And I, like I said, got a job at a grooming salon, and I had to wear jeans. I could pretty much wear whatever I wanted, but if you know anything about being a dog groomer, when you're washing the dogs, especially the bigger ones, you're gonna get soaking wet. And so hanging out in sopping wet yoga pants all day was not gonna be fun or comfortable. I mean, hanging out in wet jeans isn't exactly fun either, but they're a lot better than wet yoga pants. So I remembered having gotten these jeans back when they were jeans at JcPenny's, and decided, I'm gonna break down, I'm gonna go buy a couple of pairs so that I have them for work. So I got 2 pair of the a.n.a. jeans. I got a light wash and a dark wash in them. They're both, I think, the exact same jean, just different colors. And I believe I paid $50 a pair for them on the spot. It was $100, and I know not a lot of people have that kind of money to go on and spend on jeans. For 2 pairs of jeans, here's $100. That's kind of pricey. And again, I had to figure out how to shop JcPenny's sale, so it wasn't really till recently that I figured all that out. So I got these for work. I really liked them. They were very comfortable. These ones were actually my favorite. I wore them a lot. And I had that apprenticeship about 3 years ago. So I've had these jeans, each pair, for about 3 years. And they're both holding up really, really well. And that's kind of why I'm showing them in here, because I want to tell you guys how well they hold up. You can't get these particular ones in store anymore, though I think the other 3 I'm going to show you guys, they still have available. I'll double check it and I'll have it on the screen if they are or not. So 3 years of wear, about a good year of it being worn in a grooming salon, they got beat up. I wore the crap out of them, and you would expect a lot more damage to have been done, and they are still holding on really well. Honestly, I'm surprised I haven't had to turn them into shorts yet, because I think I had these ones as jeans for like a year, maybe 2 years. I think a solid year that I had them as jeans. And then I had to turn them into shorts because they got chub rub. So that, I think, was also kind of why I was leery to go back to the a.n.a. Not only because I wasn't finding anything that I really liked and because of the pricing, but also because I think I got like 1 year, 6 months to a year of wear of those before I had to turn them into shorts. But again, I needed jeans for my job, and a.n.a. was the only thing I could think of that was oh, that was a really good brand that really fit me well. So I went ahead and, like I said, got these for work. And, I worked 4 days a week, was it a 10-hour shift, something like that. And I was grooming dogs, so they were getting covered in pet hair, and I was standing in them all day long. They were getting soaking wet when I was washing the dogs. One grooming salon I worked in, got extremely hot in the summer, and I was just like sweating buckets. It was just a gross, sticky situation. And they held up. Sorry, you can hear my animals. They're down here playing. But they held up for that full year of just, you know, being my work pants, essentially, is what I bought them for. I bought them to be work pants. And they held up really well. The only complaints that I have on these ones in particular is that they have a small spot coming up on the seam in the bum. But that's like close to like between my legs, so you don't even see it when I'm wearing it, so I'm not even worried about it. But you can see the bottoms here, still in great condition, still holding up, no problems. They still have a really nice snug fit when I put them on. They're just a really good pair of jeans, and they're really holding up nicely. Again, I've had them for like 3 years now, and I wear them pretty often. Mostly, I will say, I wear my jeans during the mid to late fall through the winter, and then early spring into mid-spring. Come late spring, summer, and early fall, like I'm pretty much living in shorts, so I don't wear my jeans a ton, but for a good half of the year I'm living in my blue jeans. And they have held up really nicely for the last 3 years. And here's a look at the other pair that I bought, the light wash. These ones I wore a lot more, so they got a lot more use in them. And I still think they're holding up really pretty well. A little bit of chub rub in the thighs. It's mild though. I'd say that I'm still going to get like another year or two of use out of these. But these are having the exact same problem in the butt where it's getting holes there on that seam. So that's still happening, but again, it's like lower on the butt. I'm not worried about it. It's not like a front and center look at this, and it's not like it's holes all the way through. It's just a little bit of chafing right there, but it's not enough to really bother me. So one thing I do want to mention about the a.n.a. jeans is when it comes to the color of your jeans, I feel like that really determines how well they're going to, I don't want to say hold up, but keep their shape. I feel like the color of your jeans are really going to determine how well they're going to keep their shape. So I have 3 pair of dark wash and 2 pair of light wash. This is my newer light wash pair. I got these for like 20 bucks back in the spring. I believe they're still on the site, so again, links will be down below if they are. They're holding up really well. I have very few problems with them. I have worn them quite a bit, so they do have quite a bit of chub rub in here, so I feel like they probably will be getting turned into shorts sooner rather than later, but hopefully I'll get, you know, through the winter worth of use out of them. But like I actually wear these probably at least once if not twice a week, even though it's summertime. So definitely a favorite pair for me right now. Currently there's no chafing in the seam right here. It's all good to go. But as I was saying, the fit of the jean when it comes to light wash, I have found with both of these that they tend to get baggier on me a lot faster. I put them on and they look super cute, but being a lighter wash, I don't know what it is about that, but they are getting baggier on me faster. Now these ones, my older ones, my 3-year-old pair, they tend to start looking a lot like boyfriend jeans the longer I have them on, which isn't my personal favorite style, so I don't wear these as much as I used to. But if I have to like mow the lawn or do anything where I'm gonna get sweaty and gross, but I want like a sturdy pair of pants on, these are the ones that I go to. So if you need like a sturdy pair of work pants, I definitely recommend the a.n.a. jeans because they seem to hold up really well for this. But look for the jeans. That is something I should preface. I call jeggings and jeans like the same thing, especially if the jeggings look like jeans. But these are mostly all jeggings. These are jeggings. The shorts I showed you guys are jeggings. And then these ones, which I've had for 3 years, are actually jeans. And they held up really, really well. Again, I kind of use the word jegging and jean interchangeably. I feel like they all kind of hold up the same, they all feel the same, and I don't really understand what the difference is, to be completely honest with you, other than the jeans seem to be holding up better in the thigh than the jeggings. So with that out of the way, I'm going to continue to call them all jeans because they feel and look like jeans. They all have working buttons and zippers. They're just all really stretchy, but even the jeans are really stretchy. That being said, the shorts that I have, which were originally jeans or jeggings, they only have a working button. They don't have a zipper to them. So these ones I feel like get a little bit more, I feel like these ones classify a little bit better as jeggings because they don't have the working zipper, but again, they feel like jeans, they look like jeans, they work like jeans. I don't know why they're not just called jeans. So that's my only real grievance, or something that I feel like you should be paying attention to if you decide to go buy some of these jeans, is that if you get a lighter wash, they're probably going to lose their shape on you a lot faster. Again, once you wash them and dry them, they'll be back to how they were when you bought them, and you know, you'll put them back on and they'll give you a really nice shape. But they break in a lot faster and they tend to lose their shape a lot more quickly as you wear them. So that is just something to keep in mind. Now, this next pair here are my other newer pair that I bought back in the spring. And they're a dark wash. So I want to compare them with my other dark wash that are 3 years old. Pretty similar, the fit's exactly the same. All of these are in a size 18W. That is something that I do want to preface, and probably should have said first, is that with the a.n.a. jeans, I can go in and just grab a size 18W and I know they're going to fit me perfectly. Every single one of these jeans, and that pair of shorts, it used to be jeans, all 6 of them, they all are an 18W and they all fit me exactly the same, which is fantastic and I love. So they're both my dark wash denim. I have another pair, but I'm wearing them. They have the holes in the knees. I will show them to you now. All 3 of these dark wash denim fit me exactly the same. The ones with the hole in the knee, I wear them a lot more, so I feel like they're better broken in. But even after having these ones in particular for 3 years, I don't want to say that they're not broken in, but I haven't worn them as much as my other ones, and they hold their shape really well for a really long time. Same with these ones that are newer. They hold their shape really well for a really long time. They just keep their shape. They don't get super loose and baggy in the butt throughout the day, or super loose and baggy in the waist. One thing I will say about the lighter wash that are newer, they don't get super baggy in the butt, but they do get super loose in the waist. Whereas the ones that are 3 years old, they get baggy in the legs, in the waist, in the butt, kind of everywhere. But again, they're 3-year-old jeans that I have worn to death. For them to not have chub rub in the middle after 3 years of using them, I'm very much impressed. Even though I've decided to retire them strictly just to work jeans, I'm still really impressed with them. So back to these ones. These are the newer pair from the spring. They do have some chub rub in the inner thigh, but it's not like super bad. I expect I'll get a couple more years of wear out of these, just like I have these ones. As you can see, these ones have really lightened up in the wash. They used to be this exact same dark color. They're not anymore. They've gotten a lot lighter, just, you know, from 3 years worth of wear, which is to be expected. It happens. But yeah, no holes, nothing in the butt, no chafing, a little bit of chub rub in the inner thigh, but you're gonna have that. It's still just a really nice pair of jeans, and I'm still completely in love with them. I still wear them. I'll wear them a lot more this fall, but these are my favorite jeans. Yeah, so I hope you guys find this helpful. If anybody's wondering about body types, I think I fall somewhere between a triangle and a pear as far as like my body shape, because I know, you know, jeans are going to fit you differently depending on what your body shape is. So these are my personal favorite type of plus size jean. I continue to go back to them. I plan on buying more of them. They're just like my go-to jean. I love the price point. When you get them on sale, you can get them for like $20 or so. And I feel like they do a really good sale every, 3 to 4 times a year. JcPenny has big sales, and you can get these at really good prices. $20 or so for a pair of jeans. That's a really good price in my opinion. And yeah, I just don't have enough good things to say about them. But back to what I was saying as far as body shape. Again, I'm somewhere between like a pear and a rectangle, just depending on what my weight is doing. If my weight fluctuates more, I look more like a rectangle. I'm more just all boxy. And if my weight drops, my waist tends to cinch in a little bit more, and I start to look a little bit more pear shape. I might be hourglass. I'm not really sure. I know pear shape is supposed to be smaller on the top, bigger in the hips, but still, the hourglassy type of shape. You guys get what I'm saying. So if you guys have like a similar, body shape to me, and if you're also plus size, they also have a.n.a. in straight size. So if you are like a straight size person looking for a really good pair of jeans, go check these out because they have them in straight sizes as well. So that's really awesome. But these, I believe they have them up until at least a size 24. I'll put it somewhere up here if they have them in bigger sizes than that, but I've seen them in store up to a 24. And that's another nice thing, is you can go to a store and try them on. They have them there in your size. So definitely go check them out. They're not in the junior section. They're going to be in like your regular plus size. You can ask a sales consultant. They're going to tell you exactly where the plus size a.n.a. jeans are at, but I love them. I get them in about a mid-rise, which is what I'm personally the most comfortable with. If you want them to be a little bit lower, I don't know if these are really going to be the jean for you, or if you want them higher, again, I don't know. You would just have to look and see what they have available, because these ones that are shorts, are now shorts, are actually quite a bit of a low rise, to be honest, compared to the other ones. The other ones are all about a mid-rise and all come about the same spots. So, maybe they make some that are more of a low rise. You'll just have to go in the store and try them on. But I hope somebody out there found this video helpful. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. I hope you guys decide to stick around by hitting that subscribe button. I would love having you here, a part of my YouTube family. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.